Hey everybody, I'm going to show you today three great trades that happened in Riven. It's a stock that I'm trading. I'm doing this in order to teach everyone how you can day trade, and you got to stick to the same stock every single day for a little while, and you're going to figure this out. So Riven, I'm going to show you the first thing I have. First thing I have is a daily graph. This is what you're looking at right there. All right. I got my support and resistance lines. How I get that, you're going to have to sign up for my course in order to figure that one out. Or you can figure it out from these videos every once in a while. I usually give out some crucial information. So I got my trend lines, and according to the trend line that I got right here, Riven is a buy somewhere around here, the 1380. But I didn't get in at 1380, and I'll show you exactly where I got in and why. So that was the daily graph. We're going to move on to a 60-minute graph. And you could see almost the same thing, okay? And if I'm going to adjust my trend line to what happened on Friday, then here we are. My buy is still somewhere around 1380, right? 1380, that's correct. So what did happen today? So I come into the trading day, Riven opens at somewhere around 1403, and it starts pulling in. Mind you, the day before, it was at 1486, I think, and it went down to 1380, closed 1387. So Riven's coming down, and it hits the previous low, the low of the previous day, and here it is on a graph again, low of three days ago, excuse me. Low 3 days ago was 1365. So I know 1365 is the last low. That's one indication of where I could get in. A second indication is my upward sloping trend line. And my third and fourth indication, here you go. That's the low right there, right? 2 days ago. And it's also my weekly low. That was also a weekly low. So that's three indications I just gave you as to the fact that I want to get into a long somewhere between the 1380 area to the 1365. The stock went all the way down to 1360, more or less, if I'm correct. We could check it out to be exact. Low 1361. So where did I get in? I got in somewhere around the 1370 area, all the way down to the 1362. My last pickup was at 1362. Now I got all these trend lines up here, as you could see them. Each one has a different meaning to it. Some of them are weekly closes, weekly highs, and so on, and they have a significant point that I actually refer to if I want to buy or trade the stock. So at the end of the day, Riven's coming in, and I have two other indicators, which in order to know those, you're going to have to sign up to my class. But at the end of the day, Riven comes in all the way to 1365 area. I start picking it up at the 1370. I do shake my pants sometimes because I did take a big position. And the stock starts going up. It starts flying up, which I'm really happy about. I started taking some profit of 1410 because that was my first indication that I had as an area that could stop, and the stock did just go up from 1360 to 1410. But then I realized it wants to continue going up, so I'm keep on going. And then it kind of just started stalling. At this area, I decided I'm going to take some profit. But look what happened, which is a beautiful thing. I didn't get a chance to short this area, right? It went down from 1440 all the way down to 1410. It went to 1411 to be exact, if I recall. I expected it to go up to 1448, which was a close or a high from one of the previous weeks. My blue lines are usually weekly closes and highs. So it comes back down, and lo and behold, it gets support right around my 1410 area. I pick it up again, and the stock flies all the way up to 1460. What was that? 1469. My weekly high was 1473. So I know I want to start shorting I want to short at 1473, but these stocks, they don't exactly go to, the point that you're going to want. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. But that was an area to start to get short. But as I said, like I got long at 1470, knowing I want to start, the point was 1465. So I do the same here. 1473, I start at 1463. I start getting long, short, 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 short. Lo and behold, boom, the stock falls all the way back to 410. That's 3 trades. That's 1, 2, and then you get a nice, beautiful short. Okay, up till about 1410. I got out for an hour. The stock didn't do anything, but that's day trading for you. You know, if you can learn your stock and you can figure out the movements and you stick to one stock, or maybe then if you learn how to trade one stock, move to 2 stocks. But this stock is pretty volatile. This thing moves 10% almost every single day. Sometimes it will do the move twice. There you go. So if you want to learn how to day trade, sign up for my class. 29 years I've been doing this. So I'm assuming you're going to get something good out of that class. And you'll have me as to hold your hand until you figure this out. Hope to see you there. Cheers.